Welcome on YPA TV program, Dr. Sam. We thank most of our farmers that always view us and always comment and ask for advices where need be. We promised you that YPA came to help those local farmers down there that don't have advice, that don't have enough knowledge on how to keep animals, not only goats but all animals. But we specified in goats specifically because they are a hidden treasure that most of the farmers don't know. Goats make a lot of money than any other animal. Today we are going to talk about qualities of a good male goat. Most farmers make mistakes. You have good female goats, but when you want to crossbreed those goats, you bring a funny or a ramshackled male goat. Because a good male goat contributes over 50% to the offspring or to the kid that is going to be given birth to. So when we are choosing a male, we have to be considerate of which qualities of a male that it bears. So a good male, in most cases, you see it has this feet that it uses to stand. It's always big enough, and when it's moving, a good male, it will always make a lot of noise. When the feet, they call it trembling, yeah. When it's moving, that sound that it will make, you hear that it is making, the sound is a little bit bigger than the normal sound. So you will know that this goat has a lot of energy and it's a good goat. Now a good goat will look at the testicles. A good male goat will always have testicles. It will have two of them, and you find that they have to be sagging very well. They don't have to be too tiny. If it is always one, that one is not a good male. They have to be two inside and they have to be sagging very well. Now a good male, during its free time, it will always ejaculate. Why does it ejaculate? It ejaculates when it sees the female goats. It ejaculates when it wants to mount. Though it does not mount a goat that is not on heat. It only mounts when the goat is on heat. But it always ejaculates when it wants to mount. Now when it ejaculates, the sperms will pour on the behind of the front legs. You will see this goat will be having sperms on the front legs, but this side that is behind, you'll find their sperms, and those legs will always keep dirty. And some goats, their sperms will burn off the hair coat on those legs. Besides being dirty, you find that even the hair coat has been burnt off. So that's an important sign that will show you that this goat can mount, and this goat is a very, very active goat. I'm repeating this, there is no male goat that will not be having those four legs, the behind of the four legs dirty, and you tell me that it mounts when it does not ejaculate. How will it mount when it does not ejaculate? So that one is a poor goat. Now a good goat should always also be that goat, a male goat, it should be that goat that when you check in your records, it's the goat that it has not been falling sick every now and then. It should be that goat that is resistant. When you check in your records, it shows that it has not been falling sick often, and when it falls sick, it can easily get cured. So that's one of the quality of a good male goat that should be used for mating. Because when it always falls sick, those are some of the characteristics that it will transfer even to the next generation. You give birth to those kids that often fall sick. And remember, treating is very expensive than curing is very expensive than to avoid the disease. So those male goats that always often fall sick, we don't allow them to mate because they will transfer the poor characteristics or the poor genes to the next generation, and we give birth and rise to a generation that is sickly.